И всем здорово, ребят! Сегодня мы с вами будем играть в игру под названием CoJGunslinger-Куча. Да, вроде бы так.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse? Oh yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead. Fire at will! They're coming from the rear! I decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit. So that's just what I did.
Whoa.
Hey, we have one behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire! As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County. Where'd he come from?
Давно я не играл в эту игру. Оп. Хоп, так Раз, ай. Вот и все. Так. А, не помню.
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
О! Не навыков, да. Так. О, давай. Да. Все. Так. Либо. А, нет, это нам не надо. Это прям как все по краю. Так, все. Так, все.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off. Send these some bitches running.
Ну, вставайте. Вот. Красавчик.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there. Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks.
Woohoo! Ah. Мы к тебе еще вернемся.
Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. Cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
Да, пойдемте, друзья.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear.
Братка, здорово. Вот ты.
I passed Dirty Dave.
Deader than a rat in a trap.
And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
Еще один студент.
How about that?
Мне
Huh? You like that?
Ну что ж, давайте посмотрим ролик.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Shoot that bastard! I can keep this up all day. I think I got one. Where the hell Garrett checked? He's missing all the action.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
Да. Оп. Оп. Оп.
That's when Charlie got hit. They're catching us in a crossfire, shouted Billy. Get to the other side.
Перейдем пока.
Kill him, for Christ's sake.
Так что это у нас там делает, да? Скоро я умру.
He's hurt now.
Where'd he come from? He can't take us all, man.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatlin, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass said I would back then.
А, вон. Подождите. Я кого-то видел. Ой. Ой, вот. Здорово.
Gonna make you go for it. Those poor sons of bitches are done.
Many would have fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with him.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Graves, please continue.
Please call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
Господи.
Can you shoot around corners?
You were heading for the barn.
Куча багов, куча багов.
Gonna make you bleed.
Молоток и топор.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
That's it for you.
Все. Пусть свободен.
And just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Все больше.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach.
Горечки. Люблю курочек.
That's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Ай. Ай, у меня ведь было еще одно очко. Это мы
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Ой. Вы погибли. Ой.
Killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. I stepped inside, and last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on, how did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Ну-ка, надо F2, да? Ну-ка, это. Так, ну все, продолжим. Что же у нас будет дальше? Интересно, это очень интересно. Ну что?
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah. After.
Что? Просто не люблю ролики о загрузка. Так, мы с вами находимся в какой-то заброшенной фильме.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm. Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Да. Мне это нравится. Очень нравится.
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Anybody see Billy?
Что-то там сказал.
Son of a bitch shot Jim Bell!
Как? Что? Вы погибли, да. Сама ужасная смерть.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer.
Да, давай.
It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. The kids escaped, raised a huge ruckus.
Да.
Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Ну давай, забирай. Я начинаю все время паркуром.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but...
Ой. Доска упала и сразу умер. Ну капец.
Some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
How the hell did
Давай, брат.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do? He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever going to find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Where'd he get you?
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's faith.
Что-то я немножко... Я застрял. Это все не беда.
You! But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
Оп.
Hey, he's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Hey, we know where you're hiding. God damn you! You won't get away with this.
Где ты? А я тут не видел.
They're shooting in the street.
Давай, брат.
There's children here.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Получил по голове, да? Вот. Что, опять что ли? Ну да! Ну это же мой компьютер. Куча багов вот. Я там веселый. Наконец-то. Засунул лучше обратно. Что это? Там. Давай это увидим. Побачила. Это морг.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Топориком он разбирался. Козел нечестный. Да, козел.
Boy, you are shit out of luck. Come on, smoke that sumbitch.
Оп, а где все? Всех разнес. Это я. Оп. Оп. Что, еще не всех не кончил. Куда ты? меня прям в ухах активировано.
Leave him to me. He's hurt now.
А, это нам не вот, О, да.
I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
Опять баг. Наконец-то всё. Ой,
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go.
чё ещё
And he
один?
says,
Ну да.
I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun.
Ну чё, это нам тоже поможет.
So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself. I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well,
Да.
Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day.
Всё.
Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Ну что ж, ребята. Я думаю, на этом у меня все. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на канал. Всем удачи и всем пока!